everyone. Today I'm joined with an amazing author and an amazing father,
I wouldn't have told him that.
Martin L. Buxbaum.
You got the L in there.
L. He wrote this book, Negotiations with the Sniper. This is book 1, The Seas of Athanasia. And there's 4 books?
4 books.
Would you like to explain it?
Book 2 is done. It just
needs to be published.
not published
Okay,
yet.
what's this about?
The Seas of Athanasia is a book about a crazy person. It is not an autobiography. It is fiction. It is a work of fiction. But the character in the book is a man named Mason Duenin. He's a manic depressive schizophrenic. He has 8 personalities. He cannot afford therapy. He's a poor guy. And what he discovers with all these voices in his head is in his daughter's closet is a plastic life-size Barbie head. And one day his daughter comes over and visits and leaves this thing out, and he discovers it can talk. And he ends up having a 3-year free association session with this ethereal therapist named Dr. Carl, who's actually a plastic Barbie head. Even though nobody else can see Dr. Carl talk, he's the only one that can hear it. And the book is actually the personification of all 8 people. It has different voices, different people talking, different characters, even though it's all the same person. There's actually 3 chapters that are the exact same chapter written from 3 different perspectives at the same time. It's a fascinating book. It's very interesting.
It's amazing.
It's a little difficult to read. I've been told that it's very heavy. I've been told it's like eating a fruitcake in one sitting. But it's a good book.
This is what it looks like. I'll put a link in the description if you want to buy it. Now, you're probably wondering, Mindy, why do you look like shit? That's because I have no makeup on. Because today, my father is going to be doing my makeup. I have it all laid out right here. I cannot tell you what to use. You have to guess this all on your own and make me look beautiful.
Figure this out.
Okay, you've had 2 wives.
I've had 2.
Okay, so I think you can
past
use...
tense, had. I'm single. Nobody's out there interested. And
Okay.
what's funny is this child right here was with me. We volunteered at the Apple Festival in Sykesville, Maryland. And I was allowed to paint one child's face before they came over and told me that I was never allowed to paint any more children's faces. They actually put a sign up, "Do not allow this man to paint your face," because I went kind of berserk, didn't I? Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to try to do something with this child's face. But before I do you, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice on the dog, because the dog is expendable, so if anything happens here, then it's no big deal. First thing I'm going to do is get the dog a little mustache. What do you think? Okay, get rid of the dog. I have no idea what any of this stuff does. I think we should start off with, I watched Jenna Marbles' boyfriend.
Hey,
Yes,
Daniel.
shut up.
My brother's coming
Oh,
down.
yes, here comes, this is Eric is coming into the room right now. But he's going to be real quiet for about 5 minutes, even though he really probably is going to want a cup of coffee. But he is, as they say in France, shit out of luck. But I think they use French words. Le poupée de loco absentium or something.
Okay.
First thing we need is to highlight the mustache, because without a mustache you just can't. We'll make it look like, we'll make her look like, who's that? Ponjavia. That's what we'll do. We'll make you look just like a Ponjavia, and that's not. And then we'll put a little bit more, the mustache, a little bit more.
Have you
mustache.
seen any beauty gurus on YouTube?
Who?
Beauty gurus?
No, I don't watch stuff like that. I don't watch YouTube. Look what I found. I'm gonna make a little clown nose. Like,
You're not even trying.
okay, we'll put this on your lipstick. I almost said a bad word. I don't know if this is going on like anybody with small children, so I almost said shit, but I won't, because I don't want
I
any
said shit
bad.
at the beginning of
I
this.
don't want any bad words on this thing, because I really don't want any, because I know I have children. If somebody said shit in front of one of my children, I would get really fucking upset. So I'd be very careful not to say any bad words. Even though, you know, I talked to God in the beginning of this book, because this is funny. If you go to this book right here to chapter 20, and this is the truth here, because I'm not making this up. Because I know this is a fact, because I wrote this book, And even though I made up everything in it, and it has absolutely no bearing on reality, if it's written in a book, it is true. And so you go here to, okay, I'll get your makeup in just a second. This thing right here, chapter 20. Can you see that? Is it even, or is it coming in backwards? Because it's on, it says the Acolyte's Ordination. And this is a chapter about how I met God on top of Mount Charleston in southern Nevada, which really happened. And I'm not going to tell you what I was on at the time because my children are here and I don't want them to think that I did drugs back in the 70s. So I just will not tell you that. But I met God, and God told me herself, she's a she, that the word shit is a perfectly acceptable word, and she cannot possibly understand why people get upset with that word. She says, no, please do not use the word fuck on children's cartoons, but please use the word shit whenever you want, even if you're in church, because she really doesn't mind. So this is something with a purple cap on it, and it goes right, I gotta be very careful I don't hit your eyeballs with it. Put that a little bit right there, and a little bit right there. And then here's the stuff here called Maybelline. Maybe it won't. I just made that up because I'm a funny guy. And this is a little powder puppy thing to put it right over top of that mustache.
I like how you didn't put any foundation on.
Foundation? What's that?
Well, I can't point it out to you.
Oh, you can't point it out? Is this it? Cover Girl. It's got two different colors. It's got this white part in the lid.
Not a color.
And then it's got this swirly shit. See that right there? Whoa. Gaze into the cover girl. You are getting sleepy. You will send me all of your money. Here you go. Okay, this is foundation?
Can't tell you.
Okay, I'll put a little bit here, and a little bit there, and a little bit over the clown nose. And some right here on your chin. Oh, but it smeared around. It don't be big clumpy shits. I put sunblock on the back and the first one, any white spots? No, I gotta make sure there's just no big lumpy white spots. I need something that's red. The squeaky toy in the background. Pay no attention to the squeaky toy in the background. So what
There's
we're
a
gonna-
headband. I did bring one down for you.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the numbers 666 on her forehead because that's the mark of the beast. And without the mark of the beast, you do not get food in the post-apocalyptic world, which is the whole subject of book 3, in case any of you are still alive after the rapture, because like I say, God's a dick. Most of us are going to be here after the rapture. I think he's only taking 7 people with him because everybody says everybody else is wrong. So we're putting the mark of the beast on our foreheads now so that we can get food and water and shit during the apocalypse because we're probably going to need to eat.
That one's almost empty.
I seriously doubt there's going to be any 7-Elevens, or if you live somewhere that doesn't have a 7-Eleven, a convenience store that sells those little hot dogs, and it's got the chili that goes, and you squeeze it, and then you look at it, and you really just don't want to eat it because you look at it like, oh my fucking God, that came out of that, but you eat it anyway because it's got cheese on it. And then, Q-tip. It's a Q-tip. Here we see.
So when you see me come down in the morning, do I usually look like this?
No, a plethora of colors. This is our color palette. And today I am feeling green because I really like it's April Fool's Day. You're doing this because it's April Fool's Day and I'm trying to take this seriously. So we'll put some green right there. I almost got fired because of an April Fool's Day joke. I won't go into all that right now. But
You're allowed to tell this story.
I did pretend to cut my finger off when I was at work, and the boss got really upset about it. He just didn't think it was funny. I did. But anyway, he tried to get me fired. And then we got some green, and then we'll have some purple. Because I think green and purple are like complementary colors. If they're not, I'm wrong. Sue me. So we put some purple there.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, it looks really funny. And now we need,
You're doing a great job.
when you make a mistake, make them birds. Who said that? What was his name? Bob, somebody the other? You make a mistake, you make birds out of it. So we're gonna make little birds all over her face. This right here is
More foundation.
foundation. Well, I guess I have to use a foundation thingy on it. What's foundation?
I can't tell you.
Oh, well, I use my finger. Wait a minute. Holy shit. Look, it's got a little roller. Look at this. Watch this. This is like fascinating. Watch this. Put that on the roller, and then you go, meow, 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 meow. Foundation. This is a, I don't have my glasses on, so it's kind of like blurry. It's a Pencil Perfect. This is, what does it do? What the fuck opens this thing up? You turn this little knob here and nothing. Wait a minute, look, it's getting longer. Oh, it's getting shorter. Look, 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 look. Is it doing any? Oh shit, I broke it. Fuck, look, that's on my finger. Look, if I do this, it looks just like, hold on here, two little eyes. Hello! And makeup on the fingers. Oh, please. I need a paper towel. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. Don't go. And we're back. I hope you enjoyed our little commercial break there. You did show a commercial, right?
Yeah.
We went to commercial. This
Definitely.
thing brought to you by this book. $16.95. If you're gonna buy it, order from Author House because it's cheaper to get it from Author House than it is from Amazon because Amazon marks everything up like 95%.
You haven't used that yet.
Oh, I haven't used this.
Careful, that spills if you turn it upside
Oh,
down.
better not turn it upside down. I have been duly warned. This is. If I pin it right on the lens, no, I won't do that because I'll probably make a mess. I'm going to do this. This is used to make you look like you have real eyebrows. See? What? See? Now she looks like she has. Do you remember the movie? What was it? Mulan.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Mulan, where the old lady drinks the tea and she goes, "To serve your in-laws." Well, that's kind of what happened. Now, this is the part where I set her on fire and then scold her with boiling hot tea.
Mm-hmm.
You will never bring honor to your family. Okay, how does she look?
Are we done?
I don't know, are we done?
You wanna
Is there
be
something
done?
else that we... Look, it's black. Yes, for today's goth on the go, little black, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
There we
I
go.
look fantastic.
Doesn't she look fantastic? Isn't she? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? This is called the Mulan just came in and fucked up your matchmaker house and burned it to the ground and your pants are on fire and she throws scalding hot tea on you. Look, enjoy. Are we done?
Thank you.
Bye. Very
You
cute.
did a fantastic job.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching.
See ya.